Hello, everyone. So, today I will be talking about racial profiling in the justice system. I feel like this is a big topic when it comes to different things going on in society. Many people have experienced this, know someone who has experienced it, or just kind of seen it on the media, in the news, on social media, whatever platform it may be. So, I feel like these experiences can leave a mark on people and can change their views on um, just different people, maybe different communities, maybe different areas of where they live. Um, one of the main things I want to talk about is police brutality. Um, I feel like some people may say that they're scared. Minorities may say that they're scared of the police because of videos that they have seen on the media, videos, or maybe even like stories that they've heard from other people. And that can really like change their views and kind of make police officers seem like they're bad when it's not always like that. These officers are here to serve and protect the community, and that is their job. Yes, sometimes some things may not go the right way. I'm not taking up for police brutality, but I'm just saying sometimes things do go out of hand, but you cannot see that and then just blame a whole group um, of officers and say that it's their fault and they're all the same, because they're not. So this can cause problems of distrust with those who are here to protect us, which is also why I said some people might be scared. So in a regular traffic stop, some people might be scared because of everything that they've seen and they think it's gonna go like that, when they just need to keep calm. They know they haven't done anything wrong, so they just need to keep calm and kind of go with the flow and kind of just listen to the officer and follow the rules, and then they'll be fine. But sometimes it doesn't go that way, and sometimes people kind of, I don't want to say overreact, but kind of see the situation as something it's not, and see that maybe they feel like the officer's targeting them when they're kind of just doing their job. So I feel like that can kind of cause problems. So I also want to go on and say that racial profiling can have an effect on police brutality, but it can also have an effect when it comes time for sentencing, so like unfair treatment and things of that nature. So African Americans get more time than whites, with the same criminal background as them, as well as them having committed the same crime as them. So this can be for various reasons. This can be either biased judges, biased prosecution, or the impact of the media. So if a case gets big enough, then it will eventually reach the media and many people will hear about it. They'll have their say, other people will have their say, and I feel like that can really have an effect on the outcome of that case. So I think one case I do want to bring up that I'm very familiar with is the Central Park 5 case, which happened in 1989. So this was also around the time that the war of drugs was going on, the war on drugs, excuse me. So I feel like the media really made it seem like these boys were bad and they actually had committed the crime when in fact they didn't. So that's just one way to show that the media does have a very big impact when it comes time down to making decisions. So next I want to talk about the war on drugs. I feel like this has a huge impact on kind of racial profiling as a whole because of the neighborhoods where these drugs are being sold and where these drugs are being used. So when you think of drug use or like the distribution of drugs, you kind of think of impoverished communities and neighborhoods where many minorities may live. So that can also kind of have people can have different views of those in that community because they see everything that's going around in that community. But I feel as though there are some people who are trying to get out but can't because of restrictions that are holding them back, whether it may be financially or like something to do with their education. So I also want to say not only the community but the law can also treat minorities unfairly because they see them as differently, and also the media. They see what's been going on in the news, how a lot of minorities have been getting into trouble and things of that nature. So it can also be hard for those who are living in impoverished neighborhoods because these neighborhoods or these communities may not have a good reputation. So those who are kind of trying to get out are having a hard time because of all the discrimination that is going on. And because I feel as though they may get caught up in these neighborhoods because they can maybe have somebody who's kind of in the crime life, I guess you could say, and always getting into trouble, and one day they might run in with that crowd and get in trouble and just kind of have a bad background from there, and then have a hard time doing better for themselves or improving the person that they want to be